Hi there, Ram owners. Today in your 2019 Ram 3500, we're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install PTC's replacement air filter. And here you can see our two filters side by side. We've got our original filter, which is covered with dirt, debris, insects, all kinds of stuff. And our new filter here is completely clean. So this is going to provide better airflow than what our original one did here due to all this dirt. And I do like that it's got this small strip of glue here in the middle. What that does is it keeps our fins at specific distances so air can flow in between each fin easily. This one here, over time, dirt and debris can get in there and it might press between two, and then that will restrict air between the ones next to it, and it can just become a big domino effect. With this, you just help keep your fins apart to just help increase the amount of time it's going to take to fully saturate this with dirt. Having a clean air filter will also increase the life of some of your components. Having clean air going in is going to keep any small particles from collecting on some of the sensitive sensors that we have here. It's like your mass airflow sensor and temperature sensor. Over time, dirt can collect on those. They do have a coating on them that's designed to help it not collect dirt, but just over the years, eventually they will collect dirt, and that can cause the sensors to read incorrectly, which can cause you poor running conditions, lower fuel economy, as well as lower power. And with these sensors, there are cleaners specifically designed for them, so you can clean them, but the more you clean them, the more you risk of wearing off the coating that is designed to keep the dirt off. And once that coating's gone, they build up dirt very fast, requiring a sensor replacement. We'll begin our installation underneath the hood over on our passenger side. This is your air box here, where our air filter is going to be located. And there are 4 bolts around the corners that we're going to need to take out to access the filter. We'll use a 10mm socket, but you could also use a Phillips or flathead screwdriver. So we're just going to zip those out. In most cases, these screws won't come all the way out, so you don't need to worry about losing them. They stay with the top cover. And one more back here. Sometimes you got to move things out of the way a little bit to get to it. Now that you got the 4 corners loose, there is one in the middle here in the back, as well as in the front. So we're going to take those out as well. Once you've got all the screws loose, we can lift it up and then we'll push kind of towards the center of the vehicle and back a little bit. Sometimes the screws get caught, so you want to just kind of pull those up. Even though they're unthreaded, they just like to get caught in a little hole and it makes it difficult. So you may need to go around and just pop all those up as you're moving it. We just need to lift it up a little bit though to access our air filter underneath. And this will just slide up. So we're just going to grab our filter there and pull it up out of there. And here we can see all the dirt and debris that we've collected in this filter so far. Now this one's not totally wasted, but you can see that it is pretty dirty. A lot of dirt and debris does get down inside the cracks there. And the more this fills up with dirt, the more restriction we're going to get on our airflow, which is going to lower the power output of our truck, as well as lower our fuel economy. We can now insert our new filter. Just lift up like we did before, and gently slide your filter in place. It'll set right down in there, and then we can work our cover back into place. And just like before, you may have to pull up on some of the screws because they might catch the edges and prevent it from wanting to go back in. And then with it back in place, we can tighten the screws down. I like to just kind of give it a little shake before I tighten them down to make sure that it feels like it's fully seated on there and not crooked, because we don't want to tighten it down incorrectly where it's cocked. It could potentially damage it. So once we know we got it all the way seated, we'll just run them back down. And that completes our installation of PTC's replacement air filter on our 2019 Ram 3500.